Hey everybody, it's Tyler with Gaia Force Gaming, and I have a gameplay video for you guys from our locals at Cool Comics and Games in Cape Coral, Florida. It is sped up a little bit because this did go to time. On the right is Justin playing Imperialdramon this week, and on the left is Megan playing Security Control. So Justin opens up with Tamer, Megan opens up with the Memory Boost and a Salmon in the back. Justin searches to pieces. In this matchup, it is really just going to be a battle of partition versus just like recovery. Like, is Justin going to be able to out-partition the recovery? Justin also, spoiler alerts, runs a one of the virus Imperialdramon to make all security effects not activate. So it's going to be a matter of finding that piece as well. But there, his stack gets answered by a Wyvern's Breath. We see a recovery from the Magna. Where Mon comes down, goes to the Digimon. He's getting some more setup. Imperialdramon will swing over with Piercing, hit the Death X. It has jamming, so it's good. We are going to see that Hell Scythe come down, bring back the Magna. We're just going to see a Chaos Deg. Chaos Deg not quite a super answer because Partition will still trigger. Partition is when it would leave the battlefield effect, so. Does get all the way up there. Is able to ignore security checks for the turn, so he's going to just try to swing in as much as he can here. And we do see the Lonky come down, which again, Partition does really help against a lot of removal. If it isn't like a blanket minus DP removal. See a lot of pieces coming out with those Tamers. He's able to swing. Doesn't have rush on these, but is able to unsuspend there and swing for game. So Imperialdramon does take game 1. Shuffling up for game 2. Megan is open with double Kari, and Justin here is going to grab a couple pieces. Wyverns will come down and hit the stack. No partition on that stack. Now we do see the Avenge Kit Insecurity, so to save from the deck out, we'll have to find a way to get that back to hand. Shadow Seraphi coming down. Shadow Seraphi will do a lot of work because without direct removal, it is going to be just a hard counter to a lot of the DNA stuff in Imperialdramon. Right away is able to get that Avenge Kid back from security, de-digivolve with the Shadow Seraphi. And answer the board. 4 security left. Justin plays the Wormmon, grabs a couple pieces. And Shadow Serafi really doing a lot of work in this matchup. Justin just digging to try and get through it. Justin threw already a pretty good portion of his deck, so Megan's probably on the deck out train for this game. Is able to recover again with the Magna Angie Ace. He's going to swing, lose some memory from Overflow, which is fine. We're going to see just another hard slam Magna Angemon to recover 1. Triple double tamer will be able to drop 3 pieces, which is a ton of bodies. DNA Digivolve to stun the board. Does evolve into that virus mode, so it'll turn off options. Swinging over the Shadow Serafi, which will unfortunately be able to kill it. He's going to DNA again, swinging with the piercing, but it has jamming. Go into the dragon mode, suspend down something to unsuspend, which will pass turn to Megan at 3. Won't gain more because they're at the same security. We do start recovering and clearing board. And there, Justin will just scoop it up after that. So it'll be 1-1 for the match so far going into game 3. Here, Justin is just going to start setting up. We are going into the game 3, which could be a little rough. Justin scooping game 2 was smart at the time he did, just because at that point he is pretty out of options. So here, Megan's going to play a little more passive, set up tamers. Justin doesn't have any tamer hate in the deck, so it's not a bad move. Puts Megan down to 3 security pretty quickly with the Imperialdramon. Pass turn with the recovery. We see the free Vmon come down from the double tamer. And just plays a Wormmon, grabbing a couple pieces. Over to Megan's turn, using the her double tamer to kill the Vmon on swing, which is pretty smart. We are going to evolve into the Shadow Serafi, which again, really strong counter to Imperialdramon, and just DNA Digivolving in general. Another double tamer comes down for setup. Able to recover off the House Life and then evolve into a second Shadow Seraphi. Justin able to DNA again into another Imperialdramon to suspend the board, strip some sources. So there, Justin did a really good job of clearing most of the board, but does have one Shadow Seraphi left, does have a ton of security, and she'll just slam the other Shadow Seraphi in hopes to really stave off all of this coming down from Justin's side. Justin does find the piece to stop security effects from activating. There does pass turn, allowing Megan to get a Pillowmon out and Death X. Followed up with a Magna-Angemon Ace just for another recovery. Pillowmon stopping Justin from playing anything by abilities. Does Hammer Spark. Is able to now use some of these effects to play Digimon now that the Pillowmon is gone. Hitting the Revelation of Light, which will minus 5k to the board. So technically, oh no, no security effects are activating this turn, right? Or does that still happen? It does. So I guess they missed that before, or is that XV6K? Oh, well, they remembered it there, so they just pick up. That is, I think, a draw for that game. I want to say it was a draw. So 1-1-1, Security Control versus Imperialdramon. Advanced gameplay, you know what it is. Like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment, all that fun stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you. Bye.